Okay, Gabriel, I am in a part of the world right now where it's a third world country and the internet and electricity are terrible. If there is a problem, then you'll have to forgive me. What I will do is I will send you a link to reschedule. I think we've already rescheduled, haven't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So if this should happen, hopefully not. I'm running on a generator. But God forbid if anything goes wrong, then that's going to happen. So just to put you in the picture. So if I vanish all of a sudden, that's the reason why. Now, sir, as I was preparing myself for this session, I picked, I felt uh, several things. One of them is a female energy who's below you, meaning younger, a younger female. And I felt that there is some sort of arguing, this feisty or something going on here. And I don't think it's against you specifically, against another female. There's frustration going on here. I have no idea who this is. I don't know what's going on here. Okay. And then I also picked up a dog, big dog. And I could be mistaken here, but if I'm not mistaken, it feels like maybe this is a Doberman type of dog. Okay. So I'm not sure if you had such a dog in your life at one point, but it's a big dog.
I had a dog years ago that I lost. Yes.
Okay.
It wasn't a Doberman, but it was a pretty big, a good sized dog.
Okay. He must have meant something. He must have been very close to you because usually the animal kingdom are courteous enough to stay in the background and then they will come forward. But this guy came right in the front here. So there must be a strong link between both of you.
Yeah, that was I had a Sharpei. She was she was the one that actually made me feel that I could be a father.
Oh, bless you. You know the feeling, I said Doberman, and I'm still going with that feeling here. Was she a very tough cookie inside?
Yeah, she was a Sharpei. So she was a pretty good sized dog.
Okay,
Um yeah.
beautiful animal, beautiful. The energy from her is actually that of strength and healing at the same time. So you've got the strength and the healing. This is a very solid spirit here. Beautiful, beautiful. The kind eyes, looks with very kind eyes. That you there is like a there's a soul in this creature here. There's a soul. You can feel there's a soul here. Ice cream?
Yeah, she was.
Did you give her ice cream?
Yes. Yes, we gave her ice cream. Yeah. Yeah, she was one of she was the best dog I've ever had.
That's
Very
beautiful.
loyal,
Beautiful.
very family oriented.
Beautiful. I love all animals, and especially this one. I love her. Sarah, going back to this young lady here, I'm trying to determine who this is. Bear with me. Bear with me. So far, the way that this is being portrayed is like a one dimension, meaning that I am sort of watching what's going on, as opposed to them coming forward and interacting with me. So far, the only interaction I've had is from the beautiful dog that you had. So I'm watching what perhaps this is being recreated for a reason. Why is it? I'm not quite sure. I don't know what's going on here. Who was in the military? There's a male energy here. Military.
I got a couple uncles that were in the military.
In
My dad
airman,
living. Sorry.
airman, in
Uh,
flying, airman.
no, I don't think so.
I'm seeing like a cap, like almost looks like a captain's cap here. Who was in flight? Who's a pilot here, or involved in military, in jets, in flying here?
Living or in the
It could be
past.
either. It could be either. I haven't yet established with anyone. All I'm getting is the feeling that military, and I'm feeling I'm in a plane here.
No, I got family in the military, but none in the Air Force or flying planes.
Was there anybody who was airdropped into a battlefield? Because I am in an airplane here.
Yeah, that I don't know.
Gabriel, what about your granddad, grandpa?
My grandpa, he wasn't in the military.
Bear with me, please. I'm going to work this out because this, I need to make sense of this.
Okay.
Uncle, what was your uncle in the military here?
Yeah, I've had an uncle in the military. Yeah.
Did he, was he actually involved in service, in active service, meaning was he in actual combat?
Mm. To say yes, but I'm not 100% sure.
Man, I'm a bit lost with this one. I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost. If uncle was involved in that sort of service, would he have traveled somewhere? Would he have been taken to another country, to a foreign country to be in service?
I would say yes, because the time he was in service were probably in or around the war era.
It's not going away. It's I am in this like large airplane, and I am seeing fighters, but it feels like we're going back in time. And I am seeing them wearing like parachutes. So something to do with airplane, parachute, going to spear service. So was he dropped, do you think?
I'm not too sure. I think he was in the army.
Can
So
can you check with family if they have this information?
right now,
No, not right now, later.
oh yeah, yeah, I could check that. Yeah,
Please,
yeah,
because sometimes they will share information that we don't readily know. And that's like a double confirmation for you later that how could you, even you did not know this? You see what I mean?
yeah,
So
yes.
bear with me on this. Check something about somebody in the military involved with flying, and perhaps there's a Airdrop here, parachute, airdrop.
Okay.
And this is going back in time. I'm not sure where we are here. The same lady who I was seeing like arguing or being frustrated with somebody is now linking with me. And I'm starting to, she's pointing to her chest. I'm getting the letter C, cancer, cancer. Somebody died of cancer here. Do you know who I'm talking about? Don't give me information, just say yes or no.
I'd say yes.
Either she passed when she was younger, or she looked younger than her age. But I am getting a youngish looking lady here. Okay. I feel goosebumps all over. This is very close to you. This lady is very close. There's a lot of emotions involved here. This is a very close link. If this is not your, if this is, I'll tell you what, I'm lost between two things here, and I'm not quite sure what we're dealing with. I feel this energy is very close to you. And I'm trying to determine here if I'm dealing with a daughter or a wife.
Uh,
I'm,
my
I'm
my daughter and wife are still here. I'm sorry.
never give information to mediums, never ever.
Okay.
So now I have the information, it becomes a bit silly for me to say, oh, okay, that's not them. So okay, the most obvious choice here, since it's not a daughter, it's not a wife, then the most obvious choice here is, is somebody close to you to that level? I need information. I'm being shown, I'm being shown my mom who's in spirit. I'm being shown my mom who's in spirit. So this feels like we're dealing with mom energy, mother energy. This is a mother energy, isn't she? Your mom is in spirit?
So
Then who is it, Gabriel? I'm lost. Who is this
it,
lady?
it could be my grandmother.
No,
She was no.
no, doesn't feel like grandmother. Grandmother feels different. Not grandmother. This one is closer to you than grandmother. You haven't lost a sister, have you?
I lost a cousin that was real close to me.
Hmm. Was she near enough to your level, meaning age-wise?
Yes, she
Okay,
was.
okay. Was she like a sister, stroke mother, stroke daughter, like several things to you at once?
Yeah, she was very close to the family. I mean, we kind of like seeing each other almost every week growing up, you
Okay,
know. And so, but yeah, she was pretty close to my age.
okay. Please accept my sincere condolences for your loss here, because this feels very significant as a loss. Okay. I love her energy, even though I felt that she is feisty or she can be feisty. Okay.
Yeah, she did.
So yeah, so I'm gonna be very blunt with you here. And this is the type of person we're dealing with. She's soft as jelly, but also she won't take shit. And I'm sorry to be using this word. I don't liberally use it, but she wants me to use
Uh-huh.
it. Okay.
That's her. That's her. Yep.
I got confused, forgive me, because she doubles up as so many different levels here. She's reminding me of an incident with you having stood up for her. While many backs were turning against her, you stood up for her.
She had a tough time when she was with twins.
Was she like a yo-yo in and out of relationships?
Yes.
Was there an emotional turbulence in this woman? There's an emotional thing here. I'm not saying like, I think we are somewhere along, maybe on a bit of a spectrum thing or something, because there is some special needs here or something about her. Let me explain it a bit better for you. I think we're dealing with black and white, black and white. You know, the in between is a bit hard for her.
Yeah. Yeah. It was very. There was no middle. It was either it is or it isn't.
She's shown me a key. The key indicates to me like the key to secrets. She would share things with you. She's shared something with you. She shared things with you. You shared things with her. Yeah, I'm getting a nod. You would tell her things. You would tell her things. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So it's mutual, but I think you shared more. Why? Now, I don't see spirit the way we see each other. I feel them. Sometimes I may get a little bit of a glimpse, and I hope I'm on the right track. But for some reason here, I kept getting blue eyes, and I don't know why. Why the blue eyes?
I don't know where it's been coming from.
Keep this blue eyes thing, please, as a mental note because there's something involved here with the blue eyes. I don't know what it is. Okay. When you guys were younger, did you guys play around with a Ouija board or do something?
Uh, I think we did play a Ouija board with her.
You lied when you broke it. You did something, you broke something, and then you lied about it, but not to her, to your parents or to someone else. You lied about it, and she's giggling like it's something funny. Either you broke a bike, broke something, and you lied. Like,
Mhm. Yeah, I remember that.
and the reason why she's giggling is because you were such a bad liar. It shows on your face. I'm now I'm now being taken to her final days. For some reason, she wants me to feel that I feel that this was a struggle. This wasn't an easy passing. I feel that there was a struggle here. I don't feel that she's afraid to go, but I feel that she wants to stay, if you know what I mean. There's a difference here,
Hmm.
not the fear, but she wants to stay. That there's a reason why she wants to stay. Was she due to get married or was she married?
No, she wasn't due, or she wasn't in the process of getting married.
Why am I seeing a ring here? Or getting engaged perhaps or something? Was she
She, yeah, she was in a pretty serious relationship.
okay? Gabriel, I'm sorry, I have to go back. She was due to get married, my friend.
Mm.
I am getting that inspiration.
I'll have to ask that question
Please.
to some people
Yeah.
that would have to know more about that.
She wasn't pregnant when she passed away, was she?
No,
Why am I getting pregnant? Why am I getting a baby here? I definitely see an embryo, a baby.
mm,
Did she
I
have
don't think she was
children?
pregnant. Yes, she had children.
It's not going away. The picture of an embryo. Um, Either they were hoping to have a baby, either she was hoping to have a baby, or she was perhaps about to get pregnant. There's something about an embryo here.
That would be another question I would have to ask.
Please. I'm sorry. Sometimes they work this way. They give us so many clues and we have to investigate. I'm seeing, and I don't know whether I'm still with her, but I'm seeing a female, I think it's her, in white overall. So either like a medical or a lab or a pharmacist, chemist, that sort of thing.
Yeah, she did do some medical work.
I'm seeing like a finger and I'm seeing like pricking the finger for blood. So I'm
Mhm.
guessing either she was doing that for herself or she was doing that as part of whatever she was doing.
She probably did it part of her as her job.
Okay. Gabriel, she's taking me to a sort of a rocky mountain seaside. We're by a beach and it's rocky. The beach is sandy itself, but the background is rocky, Rocky Mountain, that sort of thing. And I get the feeling this is a outing. It's not you and her alone. This is a family outing.
Trying to picture the area, but I know as a group, as family, we did do a lot of family vacations. I can't picture a beach in the Rocky Mountains.
Did you guys go on, let's say, a vacation to a beach and she would join you guys? Would she be included as part of the group?
Yeah,
Okay. So she was close to both families. She is close to your family. She's close to her own family. This girl is
yes,
like she has two families. She's singing. She's singing. So I'm getting a feeling like we have a nice voice. She's singing, or she likes to sing.
she used to like to sing. Yes,
Oh wow, the singing has sparked her up. I've got goosebumps all over again. It's not only her, but I feel like the family would join in this singing. It's a happy vibe. I love your family, Gabriel. There's a happy vibe in the family. She's showing me the symbol of the crucifix, the cross, which to me represents faith, religion, faith. So I'm getting a feeling here that she's telling me we have a family with believers, not necessarily Christian. I don't know. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But I'm getting a feeling that we are believers.
yes.
Do we have a boy, and I'm not sure whether he's here or on the other side, with a disability? Who is this boy with a disability? Either a wheelchair or crutches.
I can't think of anybody right now.
Hang on a minute. I may be misunderstanding. Were you in crutches? Did you break your foot, your leg, or something? Were you in crutches for a while?
I had surgery when I was younger.
Were you in crutches?
Yeah,
Okay. And she would be around that time?
kind of, sorta. Um, Not as much as when we were growing up, but she was around.
You were thin when you were young, huh? When you were a little boy.
Yes, I was.
Gabriel, you big fan of video games, weren't you, when you were a kid?
Yep.
She wants me to, she is letting me know about you. She's saying like she's a smart guy, very smart guy, you. Okay. And she knows that like she wants me to know that about you, that you're very smart. I don't know what you do for a living, but I'm sure I'm sincerely hoping that that mental energy that you have is being used in the right way as a focus. So I'm hoping that you're in IT or doing something with logic because you have that brain. You put two and two together.
I'm I've been a maintenance mechanic for over 25 years. Now I'm a manager for a maintenance crew.
Well done. So you're a troubleshooter, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Well done. Well done. That's the logical mind that you have. Well done. She wants me to tease you about this. I don't know whether this is a common joke, but I think that's her personality with her being to tell you that you don't show it.
I don't. I don't.
Again, she's shown me like you standing with her when backs were turned on her. I don't know what is this backs turning on her, whether it's somebody, a relationship, or family, or something. And you were there for her. The bond is very strong. I have no idea why, but I'm seeing one of my favorite dishes, but I'm seeing egg fried rice, a bowl of egg fried rice. So whether it represents Chinese food, whether it's specific to egg fried rice, but that's what I'm seeing, a bowl of egg fried rice.
Okay.
Did you guys enjoy Chinese food?
Oh yeah. Yep.
What's intriguing for her is why were you shy?
Why was I shy? I don't. And I was shy. I was growing up. You know, like, just I was very. I don't know how to say it. Just the way I was. I didn't promote myself or anything. I just stood back.
Not that it's a criticism, on the contrary, it's a compliment because I think this is what she liked about you. Oh, I am now picking up something here. Hang on. The back's turned on her. Was she in an abusive relationship? Was she in a not so good relationship?
Yeah.
And you stood by her, you supported her or something? Okay, Gabriel, now you see where it's coming from. Now I can understand. She's showing me a bottle. So whoever is involved here, perhaps the person we're describing, there's a bottle involved here. So they were probably drinking or there's something there.
Probably yes.
I think this level of abuse exceeded the average, the norm. Not that there is an average, not that there is a norm. What I'm saying is it's beyond verbal. Okay, there's also physical involved.
Yes.
I'm very sorry. What a sweet lady. She's bringing in somebody else here, and I feel that the person she's bringing in may have been responsible for ending their life directly or indirectly. So either they took their life or their actions led to their death. So don't give me any information, please. Bear with me. Let me see who this is, what's going on here. This includes somebody either knowingly or unknowingly, i.e., somebody who may have overdosed by mistake or may have actually committed suicide. So there's one of two things here involved. You understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And sometimes it could be muddled up. Sometimes they want to do it, but they're not actually going ahead with it, but it happens anyway. If you know what I mean, that's sort of
Mhm.
complicated situation.
Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. I just got to get more information from my mom. She would know more about that.
Okay. It's a male energy, is it?
Yes.
Okay. It's definitely someone, Gabriel, who was messing around and shouldn't be messing around. So it's a very gray area, very gray area. But the end result is that they ended it. So she's saying he's okay. He's okay. And this needs to be shared with whoever is the next of kin or the family or the parents or whatever, that he's okay. He's okay.
Okay.
This is a very dark chapter. I feel it. This is a very dark chapter. This whole situation about this young man passing that way or whatever, it's a very dark chapter here. And people are easy to judge. They shouldn't judge. Like her, she was judged. She was judged, and that's why she's helping him. She was judged. She's gone through it herself. Three? Three. Does she have three kids?
No.
How many kids does she have?
Two.
Three. Did she lose one? Did she abort? Did she have a? I'm sorry?
I'm not too sure. I would probably have to ask
Okay.
my mom again.
Because the moment you said two, I got the picture of the embryo and it's come back to my head. So please check with mom. I would appreciate if you could update me if you want to, but I'm
Mhm.
quite intrigued myself. So I feel that
She
there's
has three grandkids. She has three grandkids.
oh, three grandkids. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's the easy way out. Someone else would say, "Oh, you know what? That's what it is, Gabriel." No, that's not what it is. Three kids. She's referring to her.
All right. I'll double check with my mom on that one.
Please. Was she was she very close to your mom as well? Because I'm getting
Yes.
a feeling here, mom taught her to cook. I'm seeing mom and her. Like mom, there's more of a role from your own mom than her own mom, if you know what I mean. There's more of a mom role from your mom for her. You know, we're born into families, but
Yeah.
we may be drawn to other people and link with them, and that's how it feels. It feels like a mother-daughter relationship here.
Yeah. She was, like I said, she was very close to our family, and we were very close to her family too. So we had a lot of get-togethers.
Can you please explain to me what is this dumplings? She showed me like dumplings or some, like, let's say we have like a pastry or flour or something, and we put meat or something inside it, and then what is this?
Tamales. You ever heard of tamales?
Tamales.
It's it's a Mexican tradition. It's Mexican food. It's like cornmeal
All right.
with meat in the middle and wrapped
Okay.
around like a corn husk. Yeah.
Okay. And
And
this,
we used to make those together.
all right. Okay. So quite a bit centers around food here, Gabriel. There's the Chinese food, Mexican food. There's a good interest here.
Yeah.
I like the vibe in your home. The vibe in your home is good. There's I'm hearing music. I'm here. I feel light. The vibe in the house is good. Oh, hang on. Your mom has a beautiful energy here. Your mom has a very special energy.
Yes, she does.
I'm being shown here the Blessed Virgin Mary. Yeah. Your mom has a beautiful heart, my friend. Bless her. Many happy, healthy, good long years for her. She
Thank you.
radiates in the house. The spirit fills in the house. That's why cousin here is drawn to your mom.
I see. Okay.
I think you told me something mechanic or something, a mechanic engineer. So you told me something. So I already know the word mechanic is in my head. However, I'm suddenly smelling diesel here, and I'm feeling like we are behind not race car, but cars that are equipped to race. Let's put it this way. And I'm hearing the engines roll, like, you know. So I don't know what this is about, but why she's showing me this, I don't know. Whether it's you or
My cousin, he races cars.
okay, that your cousin races cars.
Hmm.
Is that her brother?
Which is, and that's her nephew. That's her nephew.
Her nephew? Okay. And she's doing this. Is he a bit is he a bit eccentric, like over the top, likes to push things to the
Yes.
limit? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's him.
Who is with the handgun here? Hang on, there's somebody in the handgun. Don't give me information, please bear with me. There's somebody with a handgun here. Hang on. Because I know your family now, I know the parents, I feel the vibe. This doesn't sit well with the family. Whoever this guy is, whoever this thing is, I think it's maybe an offshoot of the family. Somebody is involved at a different level in life than your family, than your parents. Let's put it this way. And they either strayed or, yeah, they strayed. Definitely, she's shown me strayed. So this would be a cousin, a nephew, or someone who's younger here, and he's involved. And I can see a handgun. I can get the feel. They're involved in something they shouldn't be involved with. Let's put it this way. You know who I'm talking about, yeah?
I have an idea, but I don't know if that's him.
We're dealing with somebody with a slightly darker skin, by the way.
Thinking about is older than me,
No, this guy is younger, not older.
younger.
Or perhaps she's showing me going back in time, if that's their background. But I'm feeling that no, it's somebody who's younger. Let me see if this is the older guy before we eliminate him. I don't want to be too quick to jump to conclusions. Bear with me, please.
Okay.
I'm quite intrigued here. Do you know much about him? If I was to give you some information now,
Oh yeah.
okay. Because what I'm seeing is blocks of white, and I feel these white indicate blocks of drugs. So I'm getting a feeling here he may have been involved in something at that level. We're not dealing with just somebody who has gone rogue here, Gabriel. I feel like we're dealing with somebody who was involved with a gang or something as such, and certainly drugs involved. I can see it better now.
And that can I've had or I still do have family in gangs. So to speak on that part, I don't quite know. We were close growing up, but we kind of drifted apart as we got older
Okay.
because of the lifestyle.
As I said, it's not compatible. No way with your home, with your family, and with your parents. Definitely not. Definitely, this is a complete other end of the spectrum here.
Yeah, it could be any one of my cousins on my dad's side that it could be like I said, it could be any one of them.
Did you split up with somebody? Did you split up? Were you with somebody and split up? Hang on. If it's not you, then no. Forgive me. A thousand apologies. Sorry. Split up. This is the family. We're still talking about this underworld, undercurrent. It's like a split, gone rogue, a split from the family. I think your mother can share a lot more details with you about these things. There's more than they've actually shared with you. I think this is a subject that's taboo, and I feel they sort of sweep it under the carpet because it brings shame because of
Mhm.
the values that they hold. You know what I mean? But I think she
Yeah,
would share with you more here. They we're talking about people who actually split up here.
yeah, I can't. If it's if it's who I'm thinking about, we do still see them, but not often. You,
Okay.
you know,
Of course, it's not my place to judge, not my place to say my opinion or whatever. But I think the feeling I get is that it's not a bad thing that you don't see them often. You're at a different level. There's more that's involved here than you know, by the way.
okay,
Okay? And I feel it to the core of me. I feel there's more. But the
okay,
outside doesn't show it, Gabriel. The outside doesn't show. And I'm quite fascinated that your cousin is bringing all of this up. And I feel that there is very strong relevance as to why it's being brought up here. I think it's her way of protecting you and the family.
okay.
Do we have, do I think mom is religious. Do we have a little altar? Do we have like a little place where mother has, let's say, Virgin Mary or a picture or something, and we light a candle? There's definitely a candle being lit here.
Yeah, she does have the Virgin Mary and candles that she lights every once in a while.
Okay. Light it for her. Light it for your cousin with a small
Okay,
prayer. Okay, with a small
okay,
prayer. It just would make her feel good, you know?
I can do that.
Yeah, please. You're more than a cousin. You're more than just a cousin. You're very close, a spirit twin. No words. You don't need to say anything, and she could feel you. She could feel it. You were different with everybody else, but her, you're different. You're a good listener. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. Don't be angry. I don't know what she means by don't be angry. I think it refers to if things go wrong, try not to get too involved, not too emotional. Don't be angry. It's not worth
Okay.
it. Okay? Do you feel isolated sometimes? Like nobody understands you or appreciates you, or like,
No, not really. Maybe at work I do, but not at home.
okay, well, don't feel this way. You are valued, you are appreciated. Okay? I think you mentioned in the beginning you have a daughter, so I'm not gonna say, oh, I pick up, you already told me, so that you know. But I do feel that she looks up to you. Okay? Yeah, it is about home as well. It's not only the work. You said isolated maybe at work. No, it's about home, a certain type of connection. don't get me wrong here. Forgive me if I'm being open here, but I get this feeling sometimes, and I have a daughter, and she can drive me up against the wall sometimes. So, but I do feel sometimes like you should appreciate your dad more. And I think this is the context here. And why she's saying this is like you are being appreciated. Okay. But people have their own way of showing it. It's not her anymore. It's now my communicator. My communicator rarely intervenes, but on this occasion, oh my God, I've got goosebumps all over. He wants me to tell you, we see what you do. You do charitable work. You do things quietly. Do you understand what I'm saying here? And they're
Yeah,
not
no, I
blind.
know.
Yeah, they're not blind to it. They appreciate it. So you do things people don't know what you're doing quietly. So they can see this. They appreciate it. Well done to you. I salute you.
Thank you.
They're pulling back, Gabriel. She's throwing petals. She's throwing petals as she's pulling away. Petals. You know how in weddings they throw petals? So she's throwing petals, so indicating to me that happiness, happiness coming together, petals, blessings. There's a distinct sense of admiration from her towards you. This is what this is the bottom line here. The petals, admiration, happy for you. She's pulled back and they've all pulled back now. But I have something to share with you. Bear with me. Just let me have a little bit of water. Sorry. Off the record, had circumstances been different, had the dynamics been different, you would have made a good couple, you and her. Do you see where I'm coming from?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the feeling I got from her. And that's the profound admiration that she has here. Gabriel, thank you very much for booking a session with me. I pray that it will bring you a lot of healing and a lot of love. And I wanted to find out if you had any questions before I go.
Uh, no, I just got more questions from my mom. A lot of information that I need to get, but
Please.
um, for the most part, everything that you brought up was pretty valid.
Okay, thank you. May I have your permission? You don't have to say yes, please. May I have your permission to use snippets or parts of the session on social media?
Sure.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And final question before you go. Uh, are you Mexican yourself?
Yes, I am.
¿Tú hablas español?
Poquito.
Poquito. Yo también. Estoy aprendiendo español.
I understand it more than I talk it, but yeah, I
Okay.
I do the same thing with my parents. I so I answer back in English every single time. So, but
Wonderful. I don't know your mom. Bless her heart. Give her a big hug from me. Okay? She's a lovely
you
lady.
got it. Thank you. Uh-huh.
Thank you, Gabriel. Take care. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
God bless you. Bye bye.